Hey everybody, Jeff from Disc Makers here. Every year, sometime around the middle of October, we start getting the same phone call. If I place my order today, can I still get my CDs or vinyl before the holidays? Well, sometimes the answer is yes, but a lot of times it's not the answer they're hoping for. And every year I find myself thinking the same thing. I wish they'd reached out a couple of months ago. If you're planning a holiday release, gearing up for a fall tour, hoping to have your merch ready for Black Friday, or simply want physical product before the end of the year, this is the perfect time to start planning, even if your album isn't completely finished yet. After helping thousands of independent artists over the years, I've noticed something. The artists who have the smoothest holiday season usually aren't the luckiest. They aren't necessarily spending more money, and they aren't getting special treatment from us. They simply started planning earlier. And that early planning gives them something incredibly valuable: options. We start seeing holiday projects trickle in as early as June. You may not want to start thinking about the holidays yet, but keep this in mind. Manufacturing is only one piece of the puzzle. You still have to finish all your mixes, finalize your artwork, proof everything carefully, approve all those components, schedule shipping, and leave yourself enough room in case something unexpected happens. By the time October rolls around, the artists who started early are already checking one more thing off their list while everyone else is just getting started. And if you're doing this for the first time or just starting to think about putting out your first vinyl, keep in mind that not every physical media follows the same timeline. Vinyl almost always requires more lead, and that's not a bad thing. You don't want to rush vinyl. It's simply the nature of making a premium product. If you're ordering colored vinyl, splatter effects, multiple records, gatefolds, or other deluxe options, your timeline can stretch into a few months from final approval until those records arrive at your door. The more customized your project, the more time you should plan for it. But CDs are a different story. One of the biggest advantages of CDs is flexibility. Depending on the package you choose, some CD projects can actually be manufactured in as little as one business day. Of course, not every package moves that quickly. A simple sleeve or jewel case is going to be faster than a multi-panel digipack, but the point is CDs often give you options when timing is tight. Understanding those differences before choosing a release date will save you a lot of stress later. And that's really what this video is about. Planning early just isn't about avoiding delays, it's about giving yourself choices. When you're not racing the calendar, you can choose the vinyl color you really wanted instead of settling for what's the quickest. You have more flexibility with packaging. You have more time to proof your artwork or get test pressings, more time to catch mistakes. When artists feel rushed, that's usually when errors happen. A typo gets missed, the wrong version of a song gets uploaded, artwork gets submitted without one last review. Those mistakes are almost always more expensive than simply giving yourself another couple of weeks. And here's something I can't stress enough. Don't wait until everything is finished before starting the conversation. In fact, I'd encourage you to do the exact opposite. You don't need your master finished. You don't need final artwork. Heck, you don't even need to know what kind of packaging you want. If you know your goal is to have product ready for a November release show or Black Friday weekend, reach out now. My team's been doing this for a long time, and one of the most valuable things we can do is ask questions to help you get a beautiful product built into a realistic production schedule. We'll work backwards from your release date, help you understand when your audio needs to be done, when artwork should be approved and submitted, what packaging options fit your timeline, and whether your schedule gives you enough breathing room. That's a much easier conversation to have in August than it is in October. And remember, manufacturing isn't actually the finish line. Shipping's part of the equation as well. During the holiday season, carriers get busier, weather can become a factor, and transit times aren't as predictable as they are the rest of the year. Please don't plan your release party around the day the boxes are supposed to arrive. Give yourself a little cushion. You'll sleep a whole lot better. One last thing. When people hear holiday sales, they usually think Christmas, but your biggest opportunities often come much earlier. There's Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, fall tours, holiday festivals, local markets, the list goes on. Having product ready before those events can make a huge difference in your merch sales. So if there's one thing I hope you take away from today's video, it's this. Manufacturing doesn't determine whether you'll have product for the holidays. Planning does. Even if your music isn't finished, even if your artwork is still being designed, even if you're deciding between CDs and vinyl or both, now is the time to start the conversation. The earlier you plan, the more choices you'll have, the less stress you'll experience, and the better chance you'll have of spending the holidays selling your music instead of wondering where it is. If you'd like help planning your next CD or vinyl release, give us a call at 800-468-9353. We'd much rather help you build a schedule today than tell you it's too late a few months from now. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever had a project come down to the wire? Or maybe you'll learn the hard way that starting early really does pay off? Share your story below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.